Yo, what's going on, guys? Andy here, back again with another recap. Pretty good day. But I had so much trouble with take profit today, man. It actually put me in a really bad mood earlier. Take a look at this, right? Like two of these accounts, they're fresh. I put $1,000 on it today. How would this happened? I woke up in the morning and I wanted to trade. Um, a really good setup that I saw. All right, so and even before this, take profit was super glitchy. Okay, it was glitching out right now. Maybe it will as I'm like recording this or something. Um, but it was glitching out, and um, let's see. Oh, it was glitching out, and I had an order. See, look how long that took. Look how long that took for it to print that. Right? It's usually instant, right? I had this on. I had the copy trader off, and it completely glitched out on me. You know, it was so confusing because it all looked fine. It all loaded fine, but I do not understand what happened. It was on 5, and as soon as I clicked the buy button, nothing showed up. Okay, there was no sign of the order going through, but I had noticed this off. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, spam clicked the exit at market and close button. Okay, and it wasn't working. The screen was blank. Like everything was working, right? But it was on the blank trade of 8 like loading screen as soon as you click the sign in button. Okay, so did that, and I was like, okay, well, guess I'm not trading these accounts. And I just had this feeling in me of something was wrong, and I signed back in, and I see that the maximum drawdown had been hit for 5 contracts, like 5 minutes later, you know, and it like sent me into a spiral because I was like, you've got to be kidding me, right? And if I had stayed in that trade, I would have gotten like 15 points and I would have passed that account, you know? Um, So yeah, the account that the accidental order was placed on, with 5 cons. So I contacted Take Profit, and they were like, "Oh, trade of it issues, can't do anything about it. Sucks for you, you know." And yeah, and I wanted to cuss them out so bad. I was like, "Can you give me a free reset?" And they were like, "Nope, can't do that." And yeah, and then what happened to the other account? As this was going on, I reset the wrong account, and I lost all the progress that I made. I had like 4 winning days plus 300 away from passing, and I reset the wrong one because the numbers were really close. It was like 404 and 404, or 440 and 404. Missed that up, and yeah, completely decked that. So I'm going to completely just milk take profit for so much money for doing that. I swear to God. Like, I am so angry. I am not, like, I'm going to be able to trade 3 take profit funded accounts soon, and I'm going to get it over the buffer, and I'm going to milk them every fucking day. I swear to God, I'm going to milk them every day. So, yeah. With for the take profits, I'm going to be aiming for $200 to $400 a day, scalping either 1 to 2 minis, and I'm going to be using simple market metrics to do it. You know, it has crazy good results. If I see a signal, I'm just gonna get in. And use VWAP to take profit, and get in trades around there. See, like this one was really good. I got the sells on this. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So 3 accounts has passed. I need one more trading day though. So I'm going to flip with a micro on each of these accounts. And hopefully I make $1 or 2 because it's right there. 53,001 is the closest I've gotten to passing. It's usually like, a little above that, like, $100 above that or something. But so that's the goal. Flip these on Monday, and these will be ready to trade on Tuesday. And I still have to wait 4 more days for these to pass. So you hopefully the end of next week I'll have all 5. So yeah, I'll have 2 more, and then I'll have a complete set of funded accounts, where I'll only be trading, you know, um, with the scalping it until I get above the buffer, because it's got to be quick. I don't want to mess with the trailing drawdown for the $2,000. So yeah, that's the goal with that. And what was I gonna say? Buy funded futures has been perfect. I took one trade. I was off a little doji down. I don't even know if it has it. Oh wait, do I have it all turned off though? Man, it's gonna be. I don't know when I took it, but I took one trade, got 10 points, locked myself out. Maybe it'll show on here. Took like less than like a 10-second trade. I don't even see it. I don't even know what's wrong. Oh, does it go away after the day's done? Oh, that's probably why. So yeah, it was a quick little impulse move, and I shorted it. It was like a doji on the 2-minute, or on the 5-minute, and I just played it down. It might have been this one right here. No, I'm not really sure. I wouldn't have shorted that. It was a move, man. It wasn't off of like the 21 EMA or the VWAP or anything, but it was a little, like a, it was like a rip up above VWAP, and it printed. Maybe it was this right here, something like this. Printed something like this, and then immediately it just flushed down 10 points down to VWAP, or close to it. But if I had stayed in, it would have gone to VWAP. But yeah. But this account's looking really good. 3 days, 3 wins. So yeah, clean. Only took one trade there. Maybe it'll show here. This was 23rd. So 2 days trades haven't even been on there. It's like the 23rd. It's the 25th. So yeah, just one trade on there. It was super easy. So yeah, we're doing really good. Not trying to make more than $200 on these accounts, because the goal is to take these accounts to live. 3 out of 30, that's what, 10% of the way there, so that's good. So after that, we have take profit. Made $250 on the day, 2 trades. I went in with 2 minis because I was really good with the entry here, but let's see. Took it around 9/11, 21, 11. It was a short, I know that, and it was a short off of like this really nice level that I found on the 4-hour. So what I did was, I still have it, perfect. So what I did was I did a Fibonacci trend extension to find a good place to short, right? And look at this. It was really nice. 4 hours, like right there, right? 19, 21, like around here. So this hour pretty much, right? Because it's a 4-hour. So around there, look at it. We hit it, boom, nice little pullback, and then we shot up after holding the 50% like extension level. So I'm gonna be using these levels actually. So my next level of interest for a big short would be 717, which I can definitely see us going to on Monday. Like, this is insane bullishness. You know what I mean? If you look at the monthly candle, we completely flipped it. Like, we were all the way here, 16,000, and then we flipped it completely, which is wild. So yeah, let's look. That was a trade that I took. It was a short around that level. But what happened was I had my daily profit trigger set, so it actually triggered and took me out at exactly $100 or $200. So, I didn't want to get in again. I was like, oh, $200,000, man, it is what it is, whatever. I should have checked. But if I hadn't, then I would have stayed in that trade. Like, what I really want to do is, like, get in a trade and then just forget about it for some reason, right? Get in a really good spot, you know? And because this was perfect, you know what I mean? It was only like little, pump up, but like I was so confident in this, and it would have worked out if I stayed in it, but it would have taken to like 3 o'clock, and when I woke up, then I just want to get in a trade where I make like $7,000. You know what I mean? Just build up that buffer and just coast with the payouts. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I want to make it to that day where that will happen, because I'm trying to take these accounts to live too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I took a short here, and then I scalped another $50 with the minis. So I mean with the micros, because I was at like $193 on one of the accounts, and I caught a really good short. Yeah, a short on my fund futures and just some scalping on some of the accounts on my funded on take profit. So yeah, focus now is getting 4 more fucking days on the take profit. And new rule: stay the hell away from take profit if their platform is bugging, because they will not help you out whatsoever. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. That was a good week. Up $1,800 on the My Funded Futures accounts. Up $2,000 on around $2,000 on the Top Step accounts. So pretty good. Let's just keep these small little wins going, and by the end of next week or the week after, I should be able to take payouts. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.